Was wrong. We are ready. Now's the hour. He thought he could roll into Ukraine and the world would roll over. That's why the NATO alliance was created, to secure peace and stability. We prepared extensively and carefully. We are united and we stayed united. Putin is now isolated from the world more than he's ever been. We're cutting off Russia's largest bank, preventing Russia's central bank from defending the Russian ruble. Tonight, I say to the Russian oligarchs and the corrupt leaders who built billions of dollars off this violent regime, no more. Go get him. And we will. Go get him. Putin's wrong. We are ready. Go get him. And we will. Go get him. Light will win over darkness. Putin may circle key with tanks, but he'll never gain the hearts and souls of the Iranian people. Folks, go get him. And we will. Go get him. And we'll be stronger.
What it do, folks? What's happening? This is gonna be a quick little live. Don't pay too much attention to the title. It's clickbait. Well, hell, it wasn't clickbait at first till I couldn't find more deep into that story, but it is what it is. Top of the morning to everybody, though. Welcome to the quick little live chat real fast. As y'all know and heard and seen, I'm sure, because it's been all over the TV last week, that the schools had allegedly staged a walkout for the students to be able to go, I guess, use their voices and to protest against the ICE folks, right? They let the kids leave school. They let the kids leave the school, bruh, so they can go use their voices, which is a good thing. It's just weird that certain things that they allow them to leave the school to go do and some things that they don't. But then I was told, well, yeah, this is legit because it was happening to my kid. Cause I told mine, y'all ain't going nowhere but except to school. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna go get that education today. And I don't give a damn if your friends is walking out, you ain't. And it's not just because I'm trying to sit there and tell them don't use your voice, don't go protest against ICE, because I don't know if my kids is against the shit or not. I mean, if they were, they got other ways that they can, express themselves versus leaving their education there at the table. So I said, no, y'all stay y'all ass at school because all them kids gonna go is just go around and cause chaos in the world, which a lot of them did do. But my son ends up texting me, telling me that his teacher told him to leave. The teacher was pushing the kids to leave out of the schools and protest. After they made a post online saying that if any kid did walk out, that they will possibly face suspension. So not only did you tell them that they could possibly be suspended, but you also had teachers that was pushing some kids to go ahead and leave the damn school. How does that make sense? I would have thought that the teacher would be pushing the kids to stay more in the school. But nope, they pushing the kids to leave. Fuck getting educated. The teachers just said, you know what, fuck it, yeah, I'm gonna go do this too. I want to go do this, and then if any of these students are against it, then I'm gonna push them to go out there and do it. And then so I saw a video on Instagram that said 2 kids did get unalived during the walkout, right? So I was trying to find the story. I was like, well, obviously that's something crazy if that did happen, but let me try to find some verification behind it first. So that's why I made sure I started this motherfucker out like, yeah, that's just a clickbait title because I didn't find shit. I ain't gonna cap. I didn't find nothing online nowhere except that 2 students did end up getting unalived, but it had nothing to do with the protests or nothing like that. It was just gun violence. And which is one of the reasons why I told my kids, nope, y'all stay y'all ass there. Because there's gonna be some ignorant motherfuckers out there in the streets looking to just cause some problems. So 2 kids did get unalive, but it possibly wasn't, ICE protest related. Allegedly, I think I have not seen yet. But I just think that it's weird. It's really weird that teachers are pushing kids to go out there and run the streets while the parents are at work, though. Like, that's another thing that doesn't make sense. You're pushing the kids to go run the streets now, to run the streets while the parents were at work. Oh, well, they gave the parents a day off too. No, they didn't give us a day off. They said we can't use that as an excuse to be off of work that day, but you're not going to get paid. You're not going to make no money. Yeah, that's what I just said, Hobby. That got shot or some shit like that. But they wasn't. The parents wasn't gonna make no money if they decided to stay home that day or bed rot like one of them motherfucking super left wing girls was saying in her video. This shit just crazy. Yeah, I think they said that it happened in Seattle, so that could be Washington, like Seattle, Washington. But I don't know if, like I said, I don't know if that was related to them being out during the ICE walkout type shit, or if it was just some random shit that just happened that day, and some folks are using it to twist, to push a narrative that, oh look, see, these kids was out there running the streets during this and they got shot. What up, Doc Star? Yeah, wasn't they females also? Yeah, it probably was targeted. I mean, if you standing at a bus stop, you know what I'm saying? They standing at a bus stop and somebody just rolled up and started dumping off on them and shit. That's definitely some targeted behavior. Definitely. Work on my phone for a couple of weeks. Damn, you couldn't get it to work on your phone. That's crazy. Top of the morning, powder. 1-3. Wait. Top of the morning to top of the morning to you, Great Divide. But yeah, man. So I do have a big issue with these schools pushing the agenda of having these kids run the streets and shit like that. And most of these kids that was out there running the streets, they didn't know nothing about what the hell they was protesting about. Like at my son's school, they had people pre-made signs and shit, and they handing them out to the kids. They handing them out to the kids as they was leaving out of the school. Like, make the shit make sense to me, bro. Like, they literally had them picking out signs out of a goddamn basket and just walking around the city and town and all that shit with them. Crazy, bro. You know the news ain't gonna talk about that. You know they ain't gonna talk about that, especially if it was illegal that did it. You know they not. That's what I'm saying. Kids should not be involved in none of these kind of protests, bro. Like, I can understand, like, they may be feeling some kind of way because their parents got snatched up or some shit like that. But then again, they knew the repercussions of what they was facing by being here illegally. It's not like you didn't think that this shit would never happen. It was bound to happen, just like getting sick. You're bound to get sick, bro. You can't never just like, man, fuck this shit. Who invented sickness, bro? Nigga, you're bound to get sick one day. Just like they knew it was gonna be bound if they didn't take care of their business by getting, citizenship. That yeah, they gonna come looking for your ass one day, bro. They knew it. But to push the kids to go out there in the streets, I don't think that should be allowed. They shouldn't be allowed. And then too, that should be something that only the parents should allow. The kids, the teachers and shit should not be out there pushing the kids to go out in the streets and leave school. We sent the kids to school because that's where it's supposed to be safe at. What staff was walking the streets with the kids like a field trip? Nobody. They literally just stayed there at the school, gave the sign to the kids and told them, all right, go ahead, walk off. Like, they showed pictures of kids and throwing up gang signs, all kinds of shit, bro. Just like, what the fuck a gang sign got to do with you out here allegedly supposed to be protesting against ICE? Not a damn thing. Like, I should have been like, bro, I didn't tell y'all that y'all could send my kid out there into the motherfucking streets. What if he would have got ran over or something? What if he would have got shot at a bus stop when I had dropped them off at school? But then come and find out the school is the one that pushed them to go out there into the streets. I've seen people at protests, bro, with 6-month-old babies. They done had 5-year-olds out there protesting, bro, getting fucking maced and all kinds of shit. That's just like the black couple that was in their car and they were following ICE vehicles and shit like that, and they rolled into a damn area where people was blocking them. And then now the fucking people trying to tell them to get away from them, go away. They don't want to leave. So then, mind you, they had a 6-month-old baby in the car with them, and they're acting like that. And then the whole car gets smoke bombed out and shit. Now they crying, talking about, your ICE is macing babies. They're macing babies and shit now. Like, bro, how about the parents are showing up to these goddamn situations with the babies? Why won't you leave your kid at home when you know the kind of shit that you see niggas getting shot at these protests, bro? People are getting shot, and you are being that dumb and so brainwashed to where you feel like you need to take your damn kid. My kid's gonna make their voices heard, even though she goo-goo and gaga and still drinking bottles and sipping on fucking pacifiers. She's gonna go make her voice heard. They gonna hear this goo-goo gaga. Shit just don't make sense, man. Well, at least you got your mind on, your head on straight, hobby, and you did it the right way. You know what I'm saying? You did it the right way. Instead of sitting around crying and shit, like after you knew you was supposed to be the win and did it, then now they starting to, crack down on people and shit for not doing it. Now they like, oh, baby, they didn't give me enough time. It's so hard, and I was gonna do it, and I was scared to go to court because they were snatching people up at court for going to get their shits and shit. Stop it. Stop it. But anyways, folks, man, gotta go deal with my little children now. I will be dropping the video of the prayer that was beating itself up. I was up late last night editing it. So I will possibly try to drop it later today. I already clipped everything up. I just have to go through it and add some little movie clips if needed. I did enough already, I think. Got to put some sound effects, make sure everything's in the right spots. And yeah, and I had that motherfucker posted for later on tonight. Also be aware that it's a lot of stuff blocked out, stuff cut out, because obviously YouTube won't allow a lot of that shit. So just be ready to see that. But I will end up releasing it unedited, straight out all the way through for members only though. Only the members will be able to see that video if they want to see it that way all the way through. The boring shit, unedited, none cut out. It'll be available for the members. All right, folks, y'all have a good morning. Till next time.